What is going on, people? Joey Talks Boxing. I want to talk about the Canelo Alvarez versus Jamie Mungia fight that happened last night. First off, I thought it was a good fight. It was an entertaining fight. Better be the way they're charging us over here in the U.S. But they got through the whole entire fight. I was a little surprised Canelo couldn't stop him, but I was impressed early on with Mungia just coming out behind the jab, fighting him well. And he kind of, Mora on the broadcast, Sergio Mora said that he took the Bivol game plan of like jabbing and being long, but he really can't execute that game plan at Bivol because he doesn't have the footwork that Bivol has. Mungia, though, did get off to a good start. Canelo was a little bit of a slow starter at times. And Canelo, I don't recall him ever getting hit that much in the early parts of fights. His defense isn't what it once was, but it's still good. Counter punching is good. Chin is excellent. Still punches, hard, big power. Dropped him in round 4. And then little by little, he really kind of took over the fight and won almost every single round from that point on, with the exception maybe a round where he took off here or there. But the level and skill was just too great. But I will give Mungia credit. He came to win. He came to fight. He did his best. Unlike Jermell Charlo, who just, was trying to survive. Mungia was trying to win, but the level was just, too high. But it did make me think during the fight how Canelo would do versus David Benavidez because, that pressure that Benavidez has was something that Canelo has trouble with, that work rate. At this point in Canelo's career, he's a single shot, pot shot artist. And, you could get outworked versus someone like David Benavidez and even versus Mungia in certain rounds. But overall, good performance. I don't think Canelo is in his prime anymore. He's still a really good fighter, but he's not the same guy. But he looked good in this fight. Relatively still an elite level fighter. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen him get that stoppage. He still is kind of a 9-round fighter if you really think about it because he has to take off a few rounds during the fight. Mungia, his stock went up even though he lost. He fought a really great fighter and he is just not really at that level as, skillfully, but he's still, a name in the division, a contender, but not with Canelo, David Benavidez, who's now at 175 pounds, who was in the crowd that last night. And, David Morrell. But maybe Mungia could fight against Berlanga or Plant. But it seems like they're trying to do a Canelo versus Berlanga fight next. But overall, good fight. Not a great fight, but a solid fight. Good action, good entertainment. And, Canelo's skill level is just too high. The defense was just too good for Mungia. The counter punching, the body punching was good. And both guys did that a little bit. But Mungia, he still kind of fights like an amateur a little bit. But he has improved a lot, still over the last few years. I will say that. He really has. Because he was really, primitive in his skills, 5-6 years ago when I first saw him fight. But he was built up well. Golden Boy did a good job. And I think his stock still goes up, even though he lost. So, good for Mungia. Canelo wins. But we want the big fight, Canelo versus Benavidez, assuming Benavidez beats Gvozdyk. Or even if he doesn't beat Gvozdyk, let Benavidez go back down. But I don't know if that's even going to happen at this point. Is, Gvozdyk going to be, is Benavidez going to be a 168-pounder going forward? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.